So I'm just gonna start the live video and wait about 5 minutes for people who wanted to attend the live session to appear. Let's see. And if you have not grounded, we will go ahead and go through a grounding before the meditation begins. So just raise your hand when you're here. I'm expecting about 30 people to attend the live event. So I don't know if you guys will get updates or not. So I'll just wait a little bit until I see that there's actually somebody here. The goal is to be beginning the guided meditation around 11 a.m. and that's Central Time. Whatever time that you are at is good. It's the intention of the meditation. Okay, so I'm just waiting for people to appear. I'm going live from the Facebook event, so I'm not sure if going live from an event is different, but it should start to show up. There we go. Somebody found me. Yay. Unfortunately, I had a lot of dead space. So share the live video with as many as you can so that they can find me. Because I did have quite a few people who, and we still have about 6 minutes. So share this. There we go. And I see somebody's looking. Okay. So I tried to share it as much as possible. So... yes, so I do see one person. I'm expecting quite a few, so and I really don't want to, I know, Isis. I cannot, because it's not from my personal, I cannot invite anybody, so you just have to come find us. And so if you can, hold questions till the end. And so I'll wait a few minutes because we're going to do a grounding and then a guided meditation. And as you see, my little helper here has decided that she needed to be involved. Isis, hello. So do not be surprised if your pet does not want to join in. Perfectly normal. All right, there we go. Now we have some people. Very, very good. So if you are watching, it's very important right now to get a candle lit. I do ask that you keep a piece of paper and pen handy. You're going to want that afterwards. So if you can hold your questions to the end. I don't know how much phone charge I'll be able to keep, but I decided today's meditation would be in my wellness center. And this is the main room that I do all of my healing in. So it's a very high charged room. And so I do teach meditation, and I've learned some very easy meditation techniques. And so today is 11-11-11, and what that means is it means that it is the 11th day of the 11th month, and this is considered the 11th year. 2 + 0 + 1 + 8 is 11. So it's considered 11-11-11. And so from what I've heard, that this vibration of this energy will not be back here for another 64 years. So for today's one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to ground, and then we're going to go through a very simple meditation, and it will be all yours. So it'll be whatever your beliefs. It's limited to the beliefs that you have, and if you have unlimited belief system, then you will really receive a lot. And so right now, the energy that is happening is really cloud consciousness. It's Christ consciousness and the vibration of the clouds. And so that's something that's been coming into me for quite some time. So I'm just going to wait now a few more minutes for people to get us situated. It'll be very important in the beginning when we ground to get your spine straight. So definitely you want to be sitting. Just a quick ask, can you hear me okay? And I want to make sure the music isn't too loud. It's kind of neat having my beautiful dog laying behind me. I'm actually sitting on a massage table with the heater on. It feels really good, and a soft blanket, and my dog is sitting behind me. Okay, very good. All right. So I would like to start holding, whoops, you okay? You can get back up there. Come. Okay. You lay on the floor. I would like to start holding guided meditations regularly. I know meditation is something that is not easy for people. So I have learned some very easy techniques. I have to ground, and in between clients, in between sessions, in between phone calls. So today I will walk us through a very easy visualization. Okay, quick check on the time. So at this time, it is 11:10. So the first thing I want you to do is get yourself comfortable where your body can be straight from your tailbone up to the crown of your head. And we won't necessarily focus on chakras. We're not going to focus on dimensions. This will be yours. And so throughout the meditation, I want you to really focus on your breathing, and I want to invite in that if anything inside of you needs to be healed, that it is bubbling up for healing at this time. So just start to notice your breath. It's best to breathe through your nose. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And don't be afraid on the exhale to allow your breath to make a noise. And should you have any emotions that arise during the meditation, allow them, acknowledge them, and set them free. So after you've taken 3 nice deep breaths, yep, okay. I want you to go ahead and just feel your body for a moment. And this is where we will cleanse our energy first. And this will ground. So wherever you're at right now, and please be sitting in a chair. Get as straight as you can. Take enough deep breaths in through your nose, releasing through your mouth. And if you need to allow that in, if you need to make that noise, let all the tension out of the body. And what I like to do to cleanse any negativity and also ground is I will take my hands, such as this, I'll raise them up, let my arms get really nice and big as I look up. Inhale. And as I exhale, push down towards the ground. So we're going to gather our energy all up, all good, all bad. Wash it over our bodies. Exhale. Push it into the earth. Inhale, arms up. Gather all the energy. Wash it over the body, down to the ground. You can go as slow or as fast as you like. Down towards the ground. So this is a way of cleansing and grounding all the negative out and gathering up all the good and just washing yourself with it. The body is made up of the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. And so we invite that healing in today so that at the end of this meditation, we will be ready to manifest everything that we're meant to manifest in our life and draw it to us and become the magnetic force. So at this time, I invite you to take 2 fingers, this hand, 2 fingers, this hand. Start with them both on your heart. Breathe in deeply and just send in energy. Now the energy that I'd like to work with today is golden light, but also pearlescent light. So the pearlescent light is the light that you will see right now in the clouds, which is the cloud consciousness, the Christ consciousness, a very high frequency. You will feel your hands get warm. Go ahead and take your non-dominant hand and move it down to your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button. And just focus and breathe into those 2 areas. So we're connecting our heart to our soul purpose. Just breathe into those 2 areas. And then at this time, I want you to go ahead and take the non-dominant hand and connect it with your brow chakra or your crown, whichever feels right to you. Just breathe into that area, let it warm up. Go ahead and take 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose. 1. 2. 3. So now that we are grounded and we are open to receiving the beautiful energy that is on this planet today, we heal the past. And in today's visualization, we will work on the energy system of the electrical system of the body as we enter into this uplifting energy of creating higher frequencies inside our body and allowing those frequencies to not make us sick, but to lift us up and allow us to attract better manifestations faster and create more love into our surroundings. So at this time, close your eyes. And I want you to picture soda bubbles in a glass, a large glass, clear glass of water. And I want you to think about this glass of water. It's not water because it is like a soda water in it. Picture yourself, if you can imagine, being this glass, but you're also the fluid inside this glass. The glass is tall, maybe 8 inches, 22 centimeters tall, depending upon where you are, what system you use. So you are the glass, you are the container of this beautiful fluid that is crystal clear and sparkly. Now picture this glass being full of this fluid. And it's as full as it can be, all the way up to the meniscus, to the brim. And if you'd like, you can reach out and put your hands around this glass. You can feel the beautiful, cold, refreshing coldness of the glass. And bring your attention now to the very bottom of this glass. Imagine it sitting on a beautiful table. And underneath this glass, there's a beautiful tablecloth. And it can be any color that you imagine it to be. Red, yellow, purple, whatever color you wish. And it can be made of any material that you wish. So it can be soft, it can be rugged, it can be made of leather, it can be designed and multicolored. If you wish to reach out and touch it and see how it feels to your hands, if it's cold, it's warm, embrace that. And now we are drawn to inside the bottom of this beautiful glass, the bubbles in the glass. We watch them start from the bottom and travel up to the top of the glass. And I want you to visualize yourself as the fluid and the glass. So not only are you the beautiful fluid, you're also the containment of the fluid. And so if you imagine the bottom of the glass is the bottom of your body, and the top of the glass is your crown, the top of your head. And slowly I want you to think about the very bottom of the glass. It's so cold and feels so good against your skin. You can see the bubbles really bubble as if it was rustled, and they'll bubble very violently almost. And inside those bubbles is everything that no longer suits you. And we're going to cleanse it completely out of the body. So you see the bubbles at the very bottom, and they bubble. And as they bubble up, you can feel it cleansing your body, because this glass and this fluid is your body. And if you see the bubbles stop and start to slow down, just think about them getting really bubbly. Almost like a dance, that the bubbles just keep dancing and keep going. And then as you allow yourself to focus, those bubbles just keep going up and up, higher, 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 till they get to the very top. And the fluid at the very top, you know, if you were to put your hands over the top of that bubbling soda water, you can feel as the bubbles pop, they touch your hands, you know, almost with a liquid. And so everything has flown out of the glass. The bubbles start at the bottom and then they flow up and out to release completely. And as you're watching these bubbles, which truly are oxygen, just flowing up and out of your glass, the fluid becomes clear. And as the fluid becomes clear, this is showing you that you are cleansed. And also that you are full. You are full of this beautiful love light, pearlescent energy. You are completely whole. Now at this time, I want you to feel the way your body feels. And if you'd like to repeat after me, I am going to say some I am statements that came to me today for today's meditation. I am love. I am one. I am creator. I am peace. I am connected. I am open. I am all that I am. In this feeling that is washing over you, know that you can come back to it at any time. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Geneva. If you have any comments or questions, you are welcome to comment on the video, and I will message later in response. I would like to have regular meditations if people would wish to join in. Please like and share. Share this with anybody that you feel would be interested. And I also invite you, when the video ends, take your pen and your paper and write your I am statements. An I am statement shows who you are. And it's very powerful to write them, and it's very powerful to say them. From this day forward, I invite you to speak truth into your life. And pass it to others. Speak your truth and allow others to do the same. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to end the video, sending you all my love. Namaste.